Hi everybody, welcome back to another week of Writing with the Rosts, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about this realistic fiction piece that we've been working so hard to add details to. Now, we've gone back through our writing, we've added words, we took a look at using different things instead of the word said last week, and now we want to start looking at what we need to do to start wrapping up our project and moving towards publishing this week. As I went back through my writing and I took a look at some of the changes that I made, I realized that I wasn't really happy with my ending, so I just tacked another page on here and I wanted to show you what I've been working on. I was so excited and eager to get my writing down that I noticed that I forgot something. So let me read it to you and see if you can figure out what it was. Brody yelled, "Let's play." Sophia thought that was a great idea. Before she ran to the swing, she put her book safely in the van. "Race you to the swing," she yelled back. She was happy. I noticed when I wrote that page, I only had one period for all of those statements that I made. And sometimes as writers, we get a little bit excited to get our ideas down and we forget to put proper punctuation. And it's kind of tough sometimes to figure out where that belongs. But a good rule of thumb is to think about if you could say that sentence to somebody and it could make sense to them, that's probably a good place to stop it. So let's go through and see if we can find some places to put some periods and some end marks, because I don't think that one's enough. Let's start at the beginning and read and see what kind of sounds natural. Brody yelled, "Let's play." Well, I think that could work. Brody could yell, "Let's play" to Sophia. That's probably a good spot to end my sentence, and he's probably yelling it, so I'm going to use an exclamation point. Sophia, oh, I caught a spelling error. I'm going to fix that while I'm here. That's a good thing to check for as you're going back through your writing. Sophia thought that was a great idea. Before she ran to the swing, she put, that sounds like a lot. I don't know that I would say that to somebody. Sophia thought that was a great idea. That sounds like a good place to stop that sentence. Before she ran to the swings, she put her book safely in the van. That sounds like a complete thought too, but if I look here, if this is going to be the beginning of my sentence, there's something really important that has to happen here. This has to have an uppercase letter. Before she ran to the swings, she put her book safely in the van. "Race you to the swings," she yelled back. She was happy. "Race you to the swings," she yelled back. That sounds like it could be a complete thought there too. She was happy. But take a look here. I can't have that lowercase letter there, so I have to make sure that each of my sentences has an end mark, a period, an exclamation point, or a question mark, and I have to make sure that my sentences begin with uppercase letters. And I want to go back through the rest of my writing and make sure that I've caught all those kinds of mistakes before I start to publish my work. Now that I've gone back through and made sure that I have fixed up my writing as much as I possibly can, I look through and I notice that I have lots of extra writing in here. And this is all good stuff that we have. This is all evidence that we've gone through the revision process. But it's not very neat and tidy for a finished and published work. So what I've done is I'm going to keep my regular draft because I want to use that. But I've stapled another packet of papers together just like my first packet. And what I'm going to do now is go back through this story and recopy it in my neatest handwriting and make sure that all of those corrections that I made get added into the new copy of it. And the cool thing here is that those sketches that we had in that first one are going to turn into real illustrations in our book. So take a look at what I did with these first pages. I also gave it a title, Sophia and the Lost Book. It didn't have a title until today. Here I have Brody and Sophia Crossington left school at the end of the day. They were excited when I was bringing my characters to life. In my published copy, I've taken that same text and recopied it more neatly and in the same color, and then added lots and lots of details to my pictures to make it look like a book that I might get at the library. Brody and Sophia Crossington left school at the end of the day. They were excited. So the rest of the time that I have, I want to go back through each of these pages and put the text on the page as neat as I can make it and really fancy up those pictures and make my book look really cool and really finished for my final publication.
Fine. I'll teach writing myself.